Season of the Lost. Iron Forerunner chest armour. Some know the legend. We rose from the ashes of a dying world to save humanity from itself. Lord Saladin. 3. Saladin remembers losing his connection to the light. He remembers thinking that the traveller must have discovered his most secret doubts, the darkest thoughts he shared with no one, not even his ghost. He remembers the strange sense of relief that had washed over him until his radio crackled to life just moments later. He remembers hearing a voice broadcast to the world that the last city had fallen to the Cabal, but he could not tell you whose voice it was, only that it wasn't Zavala's. Saladin, his ghost had said, sounding like it spoke from the end of a very long, very wide tunnel. You have to move. Because Saladin stood unmoving. He remembers staring out the window at flurries of snow for what felt like a very long time, but could only have been a few minutes. He remembers tracing the outlines of neighbouring peaks across the glass with the edge of his knuckle. He remembers the act of remembering. Once upon a time he taught their names to Zavala, as their names had been taught to him. Saladin, his ghost said again, and Saladin remembers moving. He remembers clutching his radio and rallying survivors, those strong enough to make the journey to the Iron Temple. Saladin remembers all this and more whenever the Crow challenges him on his cowardice during the Red War. He wants to break the young Guardian's back to teach him a lesson about what it's like to feel helpless, but something stops him. He remembers hearing stories about the Crow's life on the shore before he arrived at the tower, and does not raise a hand against him.